Opinions are a lot like buttholes. Everyone has one, but some of them stink. Today I'm going to be counting down my top 5 unpopular opinions. But real quick, be sure to like and comment on this video, it really helps me out. Then go ahead and click that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, add me on Snapchat, buy my book, subscribe to my Let's Play channel, hire me on Fiverr, and share this video with all of your friends and family. Now here we go with the actual content. These are my top 5 unpopular opinions of all time. Number 5. Family Guy is funny. I know this might seem like a weird choice for an unpopular opinions list, since the show consistently gets millions of viewers every single week, but one time I read a tweet of somebody saying that the show isn't funny, so I'm just gonna assume that this is a super unpopular opinion that almost nobody would agree with. I grew up watching Family Guy, and it made me laugh as a kid, so that's evidence that it actually is funny. Watching those wacky griffins get into new hijinks week by week sure is a hoot, and that's why this is the number 5 spot on this list. Number 4. The Beatles are pretty good. Now, you've probably never heard of this band since they're super old, but there's this group called The Beatles, and in my opinion, they're actually pretty good. They've got this great song called I Want to Hold Your Hand, and it's a great reminder that there used to be a time in America where every song on the radio wasn't about having sex and doing drugs. If you're a fan of the music genre, then I would highly recommend that you check out The Beatles. Number 3. Donald Trump is a bad president. Believe it or not, almost nobody in the world holds the opinion that Donald Trump is a bad president. I swear, I must be the only one. And since I'm so witty, original, and morally superior, I'm going to make jokes at the expense of the Commander-in-Chief in order to prove that I hold a negative opinion about him. It would be really simple to mock him for his policies or the things that he says, but instead I'm just going to make fun of his physical appearance. Did you know that Donald Trump has small hands? And even though my main complaint about him is that he is racist, I'm going to make fun of him for having orange skin. My blatant hypocrisy and utter retardation is so much fun that I'm going to regurgitate these shallow, meaningless jokes over and over again for 2 whole years. It sure is easy being a comedian with political opinions. Number 2. The US Army was justified in slaughtering the innocent villagers in My Lai, Vietnam. 1968 was a great year. The Beatles released their White Album, LL Cool J was born, and a troop of soldiers in the United States Army massacred 504 unarmed civilians in Vietnam for literally no reason. Also, many of the women were gang raped and their bodies were mutilated beyond recognition. In my humble opinion, the massacre was completely justified because being dead is literally better than being a rice farmer in 1960s Vietnam. Luckily, the only soldier who got convicted of a crime for this record-breaking slaughter was platoon leader William Cawley Jr., who only ended up serving 3.5 years of house arrest. Unpopular opinions are fun. Number 1. Pokemon Go is not very good. There's this app called Pokemon Go, and in my opinion, it's not very good. It isn't at all like the normal Pokemon games, and there are too many glitches and bugs. Maybe someday the game will be good, but right now I do not like it. Alright everybody, that's my top 5 unpopular opinions list. Do you agree with any of my choices? If so, let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to comment some of your own unpopular opinions too.